Well, this week I've got something really exciting in store for you. You know how we want to look really good on the golf course? You know, it's not just about playing good golf, right? We actually want to look the part, we want to look like a really good golfer, we want to look very professional and, you know, really feel good about ourselves with the type of clothing that we're wearing. So what I've got in store for you this week is we're actually going to go and visit a friend of mine who's got an absolutely awesome golf clothing store, and he's going to share with us what's the best type of clothing we should be wearing, you know, especially coming into the winter months, and the type of shoes and so on. And you know, there's some really cool gloves. You've got to see it, you just can't miss this one. So I look forward to sharing this with you, so don't go anywhere, and we'll be right with you very shortly. Tiffany, the lady golf teacher here, and I'm here with a good friend of mine, Chris Abbott, and he has this absolutely awesome Ludo Golf clothing apparel, and I've come here because I want to share with you what he's got and that will benefit you when you're out there playing golf. So hi Chris, and welcome.
Thank you very much, Tiffany.
So Chris, let's just talk about you before we get into the clothing side of things. You're actually a playing professional. So what actually brought you into putting together Ludo Golf?
Well, basically I've been playing a lot of places and seen a lot of different pieces that are available overseas and not really in Australia. And it was more, I mean, as a lot of people can be aware, if they watch enough touring golf, they can see these sort of labels overseas that haven't been here in Australia, and it's more that why aren't they available in Australia, and they should be. So we just try and put it together in a collection that caters for the high quality that these sort of labels need. So.
Yeah, great, okay. And so with Ludo Golf, that's actually your brand, is that correct?
That is right. So Ludo basically is, it's Latin for play, and it's basically to emulate a play golf lifestyle. So the concept itself doesn't really restrict itself just to being a golf apparel range. It's designed to just be more of a lifestyle range of products, so stuff that you can be proud to wear, not just on the golf course but off the golf course when you're down at going for a coffee after your round of golf, or walking through the club, depending on what your lifestyle's about. Everyone's sort of busy nowadays, so why do you have to have an outfit that's just restricted to the golf course?
Yeah, and it's really nice clothing here, I must admit too. It's beautiful. But that's right. You can, sort of kill two birds with one stone, so to speak, can't you? You can, have your beautiful golf wear, because, we all like to look the part and, look like we're professional golfers, and then, but we can, use it as casual wear as well. So it's great.
Exactly. And it's sort of, if you look at the way the fashion world's heading to, everything's got an athletic wear or performance based to the product. So, for instance, with the men, it's very simple. Guys end up wearing polo shirts and chinos for 90% of their lives anyway. So the beautiful thing about our polo shirts and chino pants, particularly our chino pants, is they're a cotton-based product, but they mix the spandex through it. So you get a stretch, you get a movement, so they perform on the golf course, but just for our Australian climate makes it much more lightweight, which is much more conducive to what we need here for our climate, basically. Yeah.
Clever guy. Okay, so here we are in the women's section, and we're actually heading into winter. Is there anything that you would recommend for, a lady golfer, what they should actually be wearing? Because, we have, as it gets colder, we like to bulk up a bit, and, so we can stay warm, in the colder months. But the problem that we then have is the restriction on the golf swing. So what can you recommend for someone?
Well, so I think the thing with Australia, so when you go and look at these labels, the labels that we sort of have with the women's wear at the moment, predominantly made up of Golfino and J. Lindenberg, two of our cornerstone labels. They're obviously a German label and a Scandinavian label, so their winter ranges is just far too heavy for what we need here. So basically it comes back to what we sort of work on, is sort of creating layers that you can use all year round. So for instance, you'll have your core polo shirt range, and then you'll be able to layer up on top of that and have a different collection of products that sort of can add on to.
Okay, we're back again. I've had a changeover because we thought we will display some nice winter gear. So Chris has dressed me up. So Chris, would you like to explain what I'm actually wearing?
Yeah, sure. So the important thing here is that you are actually wearing a polo shirt that is going to be perfect for summertime as well as the wintertime golf. So you're wearing a Tour Tech polo, so it's a Tour standard J. Lindenberg polo shirt. It's got a sleeve in it that is a bit shorter, so you'll get that tighter look. So you don't get actually, when you layer up, you don't actually get it showing over the top of your jumper. And then we just layer up on top of that. So we put your knitwear on top of it. So you're wearing a Golfino V Pima cotton, lovely stuff. And there's a bit of spice of colour. So if you get colder again, you can then obviously layer up with your vests, your nice puffers that you can get, and then your rain gear on top of that if you have to. But it's more so you're still free. You still got that, you know, that base layer underneath you that is going to be right to wear all year round for yourself, basically.
Yeah. It's actually quite warm because I had, prior to this, I had a long sleeve shirt and 2 jumpers on when we started, and I actually feel lovely and warm actually in this. It's, rather than bulking up.
Yeah, and it just comes back to obviously having a product that has the quality and the manufacturer as well too. So the Pima cotton that they're using for these sort of things on a merino wool like what I'm wearing, it just has that finer knit through it that is going to give you a bit better grounding for what you need to keep the elements out from your core, basically. So
Great. And what about my my pants?
So the pants are just a classic chino, so they are a cotton-based product with a
turn around.
Cotton-based product with a element of spandex through it to give it the flexibility and the movement in the product as well. So you still get that nice feel, that nice sort of soft feel that a natural fibre like cotton provides, but you get that stretch factor to around your body, which is something that you need to perform in. So it's really important to do that. So, But there's no reason why you can't wear that out now. So you should be able to go down for lunch and
I'll be out for lunch.
to the pub, whatever you want to do.
The pants are actually lovely. They're very flexible and for performing, it's fantastic. And also casual.
They are, and obviously they're a core colour. So the beautiful thing about buying a pair of pants like that or a whole outfit like that is it's not really going to go out of fashion anytime soon. So the khaki sort of colours, they're always going to be around all year round. The white polos, they're all going to be around all year round. So you can wear them all year round in Australia.
Fantastic. Now I've got a lovely pair of shoes on as well. We can't really see them on camera, but we actually have them here, don't we?
Yep. Couple pairs. So these are a label called G4. So if you do watch Tour Golf, you will see Tom Watson's been wearing the gloves for a while, Bubba Watson wearing the gloves, and now Bubba's wearing the shoes as well. But it's a guy called Mossimo. So Mossimo's quite a renowned label worldwide. He's actually moved on from that, and now he started his new label called G4. He's just a mad golfer. So this sort of comes back to the heart of what we're doing too, is because guys like this that have been involved in fashion for such a long time have that deep passion for golf as well, and they want to create a product range that is conducive to what they feel their lifestyle is about, particularly nowadays too. So Mossimo is a member at Riviera in Los Angeles, and plays a lot of golf with Mark Wahlberg and all these sort of celebrity sort of guys, and he's been creating the gloves which have been around for a while now. So they're the Tour Standard glove, Tour Standard leather gloves, and they come in an amazing colour range, and it's something it's something that hasn't been done before, and it's just setting trends because the colours that they do are not just colourful, but they're really fashion forward colours. They're part of concepts, part of collections, part of collectives that you can put through any fashion season basically. Then onto the shoes, which is the next point he sort of moved on to now. So the ladies' shoes, again, with golf shoes, you got to remember that first and foremost, you're walking for 6.5 kilometres around the golf course. So if you haven't got a product that's going to work in that instance for you and be the comfortable side of stuff, you might as well just forget about it. So they perform, they're a wider shoe, so they're constructed a little bit wider to give you a bit more stability, so when you are rotating through the ball, you have that platform to work on, but you're not compromising your style. So you're getting a really good quality leather shoe. So Anna Rollinson wears them a bit too now. So yeah, so they're really good product range, and you know, again, it's just that style element is not compromised in any way by putting performance into a product.
Yeah.
So they go hand in hand with all of the stuff.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, because these shoes that I'm actually wearing right now are incredibly comfortable, and like you say, like, you know, you're going to be walking, you know, the golf course 6.5 Ks and so on, depending on the length, so you do need good quality footwear for, you know, for support, you know, in your feet, because you're going to be carrying your body weight on them. So having a nice wider base shoe that's actually going to give you exactly what you need, and also performance. What about underneath? What have we got here?
So it's a bit of an innovative sort of sole construction. Obviously, they are not screw-in studs at all. They're just fixed on there. But it's the thing that, I mean, obviously a lot of shoes are doing this now, and a lot of companies are doing this sort of stuff now. But all I like about this, it's not limited to just a single section of the foot, to the sole of the shoe. It's actually incorporates everything there. So, and it's an even platform. So what that really means for me is that I actually wear these as casual shoes.
Yeah.
So as well as my golf shoes. So because they have that level that I can wear anywhere. So, but the grip's great too. You know, it really is. Obviously too, I haven't had a problem with anything wearing out either. So it's not like they.
My next question.
It's not like they wear down. I've been wearing I've got a pair of the guys' ones, and I wear them as casual shoes, and I still can go from wearing them during working day to out in the golf course and still feel all the grip. So, and I've been wearing them for about 12 months now, so they're really good.
Yeah, great. So if we just show a little close-up of the tread, so you can actually see, it's very different, isn't it, from the normal spikes. And very beautiful looking casual wear as well. So you can wear it on the golf course, and you can wear it off the golf course too. So Chris has brought up some more shoes to show us.
So these are a bit of an interesting one. So the difference with what we try and do here is we try and think about the sort of lifestyles that the golfer has as well. So one of those sort of elements is the resort golfer, so the resort sort of lifestyle person. So imagine you're traveling to, you know, your Sanctuary Cove or Hawaii for a holiday. You're on weight restrictions, okay, with your luggage. May not necessarily want to pack your full set of, you know, FootJoys you might have in your bag at the moment. You can take a pair of Bions.
Okay.
So Bions conform to R&A regulations, which means that you can wear them at any golf course. Obviously, if you are playing at a Royal Sydney or Australian or some of those sort of places, you will need to cover your ankle bone, but you can wear them anywhere you like. But they are just super lightweight shoe. They're a full rubber shoe, so they're very soft on the feet, very comfortable. Again, they sort of have that performance element where you're going to walk in it all day and feel comfortable. But look, we sell these not just to the golfer, but to the person that has the boat, the person that goes to the beach, because they're a non-slip shoe, so they're perfect for it. Rubber soled, great shoe, really good fun.
And you can just slip them on too.
You can just slip on, so you don't need any socks. And the colour range is fantastic too. So, you know, lots of different styles, lots of different prints and patterns. A lot of the girls like the Argyle steel, leopard print, all that sort of stuff.
Yep, and the tread too underneath as well. It's a little bit different.
Again, it's a rubber shoe. So, you know, to be honest, obviously these are a price point or a lot cheaper. So they're not going to last as long because they are rubber. So they will eventually wear out. But look, I still have mine for probably 2 years now, and they're still fantastic. So really think they're great.
Great. So they're very, 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 very light. There's the tread as well, so you can see that as there. Okay, so that it's very evenly balanced, like the better quality golf shoe too, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's also too provides people with an option, because if you are a serious golfer, then obviously going straight to the premium sort of stuff is the way you should be looking at, because you do need to think about the quality of your feet and looking after that. But if you are a golfer that sort of is just getting into it, maybe doing one of your clinics or just getting a few lessons to start off with, a pair of shoes that you actually can feel like you're going to have the versatility to wear beyond it, so they're a little bit better than what your sand shoe is going to offer. They're still a golf shoe, but you can wear them to the beach because they're rubber. They've got a lot more a lot more options there to use than just for your golf.
Yeah.
So that's when I encourage people when they first started playing golf, is maybe try a pair of those first, because the price points are pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's something that you're going to be able to use more than just for your golf. And if you do, if you get them into your lessons and you're able to, improve them like you are able to, then they should be looking to a better pair of shoes, and that's when they come back and see us again.
Yeah. Absolutely. And also too, with the tread here too, even on these ones, you're gonna be able to keep that grip as well, aren't you, when you're doing your swing and song?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So you're not going to fall over in those at all. So you're going to feel like a golfer. It has a construction of a golf shoe. It has the classic shape of what a traditional golf shoe does. So they've got all those sort of elements covered, but then it just has that option to wear them to the beach.
Yeah, fabulous. Okay, so we've also got some lovely summer gear here too, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got everything.
Yeah.
So, it's more sort of, basically with the women's wear and women's fashion of how we do it is feeling that you should be able to have a wardrobe that basically works on a colour scheme as well. So you have your colours that you like to wear. A lot of people like to wear the black and white sort of colour ranges. And then obviously come into the winters, you can just layer up. So things like the mannequin, what she's wearing there, it is a sleeveless top, so it's a Golfino top. So the important thing is, for winter though, a sleeveless top is fantastic to have as your base layer, because a lot of the tops will give you that sleeve line mark underneath when you layer up. You don't get that sort of stuff. So they're a great thing to have, and a bit different. Obviously our mannequin's wearing a skort, so it's a constructed skort. So I'll bring up.
Yeah, bring a few over.
So this is the same sort of thing. Okay, so this is a Golfino, which is a German label. So their history in golf goes back sort of 30 years now. They've been doing a lot of stuff. If you are a traveller, you would have come across this label before. They do big stores in Europe. They actually have a store at St Andrews as well, and it's just something that has just never been available in Australia until now, until Ludo Golf took it. So what they do is beautiful prints, so you get beautiful sort of prints, but the quality of the product too though is obviously the girls like the skorts, so you've got the skorts internal.
It's nice and light and it breathes and so on, because that's what we tend to have an issue with.
Yeah, definitely. So you get that real nice lightweight breathable sort of skort, and then you get a bit of style point to it. So there's a lot of people wearing those all year round as well. So it's good.
Yeah, excellent.
And then obviously the fleeces, these ones here.
Bring them out.
Great.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
So, I mean, something like that, it's only $149.
Yeah.
So it's a really good price point for a fleece like that. They're super lightweight, so what normally will happen with golf is you might start, get out there and start walking around for a few holes and start getting warm. So they're light enough to take off and put in the golf bag too. So they're a really good option there.
Yeah.
But it comes back to the base point of starting is obviously your core shirts. So obviously you would sort of say, I think having that base product that works well for you. So obviously you're wearing a J. Lindenberg Tour Tech, so this is the black in it. They obviously do the core colours, which stay around for an awful long time. Like they always run them all year round. So they never go out of fashion. And then they bring in feature colours every so often as well. But it's a great shape polo, so you sort of learn what your base product is that works really well for you, and then from there you sort of add on to that. So it's not necessarily, with the way that we sort of approach it, it's not necessarily about sort of having one outfit, wearing it and throwing it away. It's sort of about having a wardrobe, so it's sort of building on top of your wardrobe that you're going to be able to use for a long time coming as well.
So you can mix and match and so on, so you've got all your basic colours in there, and then you can mix them all around. Still
definitely
look great.
Definitely. And that's really what we're about. It's because you're not always playing golf, so you shouldn't always just have a product that is just for your golf course. So and that's where.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And is there anything else that you'd like to show us while I'm here, Chris? You're talking about the gloves and so on earlier. Have you got? Yeah, that'd be great. Right.
Not bad gloves on.
No, lovely. Okay, so Chris has actually just ducked down to the front of the shop and actually brought back some gloves to share with us. So, Chris, go for it.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I think they're very comfortable.
As a golf pro?
Yeah. Fits the hand really well. It's got a lot of flexibility in it.
Yep.
I don't feel like you know how some gloves you feel like you have to wear them in.
Yep.
Yeah, before you really get a nice feel to them.
Okay.
I feel like that's happening instantly. You know, I feel like I can get a good grip on the golf club.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So obviously it is the tour standard leather gloves, so they are the premium quality sort of leather you can get, but then you need to have that difference of that style point. So you change the look of your outfit. So if you go and change it over to a green glove, you'll then get a different look on your outfit to a pink glove. So you're spending not much money on buying a new glove, but the changes the complete look and the feel of your outfit. So something there, it's very little hidden secret that, you know, a lot of people should be sort of thinking about. So you need a new glove, get a different coloured glove to change the look of the outfit.
Yeah, excellent.
And obviously they come in pairs as well. So.
Yeah. So right-handed, left-handed, so on. Yeah, excellent. Oh, well, that's fabulous. This really changes the look of the outfit then, doesn't it?
But from a golf perspective, though, it's going to perform though.
Yeah.
So you know, you feel the quality and the grip in the club. You feel, you feel the sensation of what is needed from the tour standard people. The tour pros are able to wear these. Bubba Watson, Tom Watson, they're all wearing those gloves on tour. So if they're happy wearing it, that must be a good glove.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly right. I mean, they're going to not only display what they're wearing, but that needs to perform, doesn't it? Like the outfit itself needs to perform, the gloves need to perform, and then obviously we've got the golf equipment and so on. But everything's based on a performance level, isn't it?
It is, and it comes back to sort of building that confidence in yourself too. So if you feel that you're looking the part too, then you're going to be able to perform a lot better as well. So that's good. Yeah.
Well, Chris, where can everyone find you?
So obviously we have a online store on ludogolf.com.au. Also too, we have our store at Queen Street, Wallara, so 92 Queen Street, Wallara. We're open 7 days a week, so more than welcome to drop us a line, come have a look, check out the collection. It is developing, it is constantly growing. We have a really good sort of fashion-based team that are helping create sort of capsules for what the women are after. We're learning all about that sort of stuff all the time, and increasing our label ranges and increasing the size of the collection that we have. So come have a look.
Yeah, and also you've got a mailing list that people can join as well. So
definitely, it's definitely just go to the website and you'll be able to sign up for the mailing list there as well. Obviously, we'll give you style tips and give you a few pointers about what to be wearing on the course and then what's coming out. The important thing too, we are a global market, so you'll see the same products overseas as what we have in the store at the same point in time too. We
don't have to, not like other things that we have to experience. Australia usually has to wait for a while until we get product, don't we?
Yeah, exactly. So we're able to sort of make sure that we're buying in line with the seasons in Europe and America, and we're able to sort of offer those same sort of products at the exact same time. So that's, we're a global market nowadays, so we need to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Chris. It's been great chatting with you, and I hope you got a lot of benefit out of what you should actually be wearing. And do come and see Chris, and just when you come and see him, just say, "Oh, Tiff sent me." That'd be great. Have an awesome day, and see you later. Bye-bye.